Somebody could be divorcing somebody because they found somebody who makes them happier. But I feel like the other person, somebody here is getting left out in the cold and feels regret. While the other person is definitely ready to move on. If that's not the case, this could be the ending of a relationship. But I don't feel like it's permanent. Because death is reversed. I don't feel like this is the end. And you have the world reversed as well. The world reversed is unfinished business. Tell me about death. For Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Eight of Cups reversed. So, you're moving on. Again, you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. You're moving on, but you don't feel like this is a permanent change. You don't feel like this is forever. Tell me about faith. Why is faith here for Virgo? Two of Wands reversed. I feel like it's like a mutual breakup, possibly. Unless it's a divorce. No, I don't know. You have Strength at the bottom of the deck. Again, could be doing the Leo. So Leo, Libra, and Taurus and Scorpio are very heavy in this reading. One person, I'm going to take back the mutual breakup because I don't really feel like this is mutual. I feel like you both believe that this will come back together, but one person is feeling left out in the cold, is feeling abandoned, is having regret, and the other person, probably the one who left, who initiated the breakup, I feel like they're just confused. They don't know where they want to go with life. They don't know. They want to go find their own happiness. They want to go find something that brings them passion, that, gives them a reason to live other than another person. Tell me about the Knight of Wands for Virgo. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Tell me about the Knight of Wands. The Lovers. They, again, could have left somebody for somebody else. But I feel like it's because they're confused. Like, I feel like their heart really lies with you, Virgo. And again, I feel like this is mutual. This feeling like it's going to come back together again someday is mutual. But right now, this person chose somebody else. Or is just choosing themselves and trying to find their happiness and trying to... You have the Sun reversed at the bottom of the deck. So they're just trying to find their happy. Before they can come back and make things work here. Tell me about the Five of Cups. King of Cups reversed. So whoever's in regret, they could be a drinker. They regret not opening up as much as they should have emotionally, or as much as they felt like they should have. Tell me about the King of Cups. King of Wands. They could have stepped outside of the relationship. So they could have had a little bit of regrets with their passions, with their adventures. Which could have happened while they were drinking. Tell me about the World. Queen of Swords reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. So there's unfinished business, but somebody's not putting in the effort. Or they both could not be putting in the effort. But somebody's sitting in regret. And the other one's confused, doesn't know what to do with themselves. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. You know, one person feeling abandoned, full of regret, and the other person's confused as shit. Neither of them are working on this, but both of them feel like it'll come back together again someday. What the fuck? Tell me about Justice. Clarify Justice for Virgo. Oh my gosh. We got the Page of Pentacles, and it legit almost touched the ceiling. That's how far it flew up. Oh my god. So, nobody's working on this right now. Nobody's working on this relationship right now. Again, you have Strength at the bottom of the deck. So maybe they're just... Maybe this is all just coming back around because it's time for them to like really reflect on it so that they can both move on. Maybe this could have been a relationship that ended a long time ago. But it's coming back around with the Mercury retrograde. Like, they're starting to think about it again. This person's feeling regret. This person's still confused as shit. Trying to find their happiness. Let me clarify this. 8 of Cups. Strength. They got some inner work to do. So this could just be the beginning, you know, of some inner work after a long stagnant period of them, like after the breakup, of them not really seeing the relationship or the lesson in the relationship for what it was. And now that Mercury retrograde brought it all back up again, they need to do some inner work, and then this will come back together. But then you have the World at the bottom of the deck in the upright. So I don't know if this will be them closing the door to the past and moving on together or without each other. But either way, this is old karma getting kicked back up again. So if you find yourself thinking about somebody from the past that you thought it was over, and this is a long time ago that you broke up, there's a reason why it's getting brought back up again. So try to figure out what the lesson was and move past this so that you can close the door and either move on with this person or without them. It's totally up to you what you want to do. So final advice for Virgo for April 3rd through the 10th. You have 2. The witch and the snake. The witch is inspiration, moderation, and courage. And the snake, seduction, temptation, possibilities. So this person might come back around and might want to seduce you, and it might stir up some new feelings for you. I really don't know how this could end up. So this is totally up to you, Virgo, if you want to open Pandora's box or not. If you want to give in to that temptation, just know that there's inner work that needs to be done. You got to make sure that you've learned your lesson from the past, no matter what side you're on. And this could work if you want it to. If you don't want it to work, you still got to learn whatever lesson needed to be learned so that you can move on and not have to have this stirred back up again.